Between the municipalities of Salinas and Guayama, on the south coast of the island of Puerto Rico, lies Jobos Bay, a large bay that was the destination for the ships that transported the sugar from the Aguirre sugar mill to the markets of the world. The sugar industry, which at one time was as valuable as gold, disappeared many years ago from Puerto Rico, so that now Jobos Bay is used strictly by recreational boaters. The entrance to the Jobos Bay is surrounded by a series of small islands that provide protection from the trade winds and the waves of the Caribbean Sea and offer security even in the hurricane season. This is the Club Náutico of Guayama, or Guayama Yacht Club, which has been serving the nautical community of the area for several decades. Its man-made estuary provides good protection from the storms and hurricanes that from time to time hit the island and create destruction in the most open and unprotected waters. On the southern side of Jobos Bay is the Pozuelo Peninsula, which consists largely of mangroves, coconut palms, a small community and several restaurants that cater to the local tourist industry. On one side of the peninsula is Jobos Bay, and on the south side, the warm waters of the Caribbean Sea. At the far end of the peninsula, you find a series of small, uninhabited islands surrounded by crystalline water. These are protected from the waves of the Caribbean Sea by a coral reef that runs on the Caribbean side of the Pozuelo Peninsula to the first entrance of the Jobos Bay, which is known as Boca de Infierno, which means the mouth of hell. Undoubtedly, that name describes that entrance when the sea is fierce, not as we see it in this video, where the Caribbean Sea resembles a lake. How calm Boca de Infierno looks today. But it's not always like that. When the weather turns sour, this entrance becomes extremely dangerous, with breaking waves and strong currents. Many boats have encountered problems when that happens, and many have sunk or been damaged when thrown on the rocks. This is Caribe Key, which brings back many memories. When as a young man, I bathed many times in its crystalline waters, cooling myself from the rays of that strong Caribbean sun. Many times as a child, I spent time in these coral shallows trying to learn how to catch octopus. My teacher, Celedonio, a fisherman from the area, had a lot of patience with me. Many times he would point to the water and try to show me a small octopus in its cave, yet I replied that I couldn't even see the hole in the coral. Celedonio's hands were like raw leather, creased by hand-line fishing some big fish and by the rubbing of the wooden oars of his small boat. It was another time, more innocent and poorer, yet richer in the human interactions.